welcome to Kenpo University. My name's Al Babinick, and I think you know that. What I've come up with for you is I'm going through and I'm doing videos on how to do the techniques, but I'm doing them a move at a time and explaining the rules and the principles behind all the moves and why you do what you do. In order to make my job easier, I came up with a sheet. It's the 60 technique considerations that you want to think about when you're doing pretty much every single move in every single technique. Kind of a pain, but that's what we have to do, right? So on this sheet, I've included it as a PDF file with this email. So, and you're getting this, you can go on Kenpo University and download it also, but you got to put your email in and stuff, and you already did. So you're already part of Kenpo University, so you're getting this first. The first part, the first 4, is for a technique in whole, okay? So when we're looking at this, it's how do you avoid or stop the attack? Are you off-angling? Are you stepping back to create distance? What are you doing to not get hit, basically, okay? And it's what's the attack going to be followed by? I did a video on Kenpo is a system of followed bys. So if they're kicking you, they're going to punch you next. If they throw a right punch, they're going to throw a left punch. So you want to think about what's coming at me next, and does the technique take care of that? Okay? Do I have to use one of my strikes as a block as I'm going through? But you want to think about that. What other kind of attack could this be used for? All right? So could a handshake technique be used against just a wrist grab? Sure. Could delayed sword be used against a kick to the face? Sure. But targets may change. You might have to adjust things as you go through, but this, if they're trying to kick you in the face, step back, block, kick them in the groin, you got a bigger target area anyhow when their foot's way up in the air, right? So, and the last one, number 4, is for people that are a little bit more advanced as we go through this, and it's, are there any moves, or is the move that you're looking at similar to any place else in the system? All right? And that's big, because that's going to let you do a change-up off that move. So if we have a move in reversing mace, where I off-angle and I'm settling as I do my hammer fist or my back knuckle in reversing mace, where else is that in the system? Okay? So that's in, if you know twin kimono, it's in twin kimono. If you know the extension on gift of destruction, the orange extension, gift of destruction, it's in that. Okay? It's in some green techniques. That little moves, it's not like a million times throughout the system, but it's in there. So if you know where that move is, you could look at all the following moves and say, hey, can I change up this technique with all that other stuff? Okay? So that's kind of where you find your change-ups at. Okay? One of the ways, at least. So then come the power principles. So it's just what power principle or set of power principles are we using on this strike, block, whatever we're doing. All right? So it just makes you go through, say, which one is it really? All right? The next section is strikes and blocks. Now, it's not all just to do with strikes and blocks, but I just wanted to break it up a little bit for you. So it's always shuffle on elbows unless his body's coming to you. What's the angle of execution? What's the method of execution? Is it an angle of incidence? Is it an angle of deflection? Is it a block versus a parry? Because those are 2 totally different things, and they're going to make 2 totally different things happen when you do them. So you want to make sure if you know, hey, is thundering hammer's a block or a parry, okay, as you're going through. Is it a complementary angle? Are you doing a cross leg check? What's your line of entry? So it's all the stuff that you want to think about when you're doing your strike or block as you're going through. And then on the other side is just kind of general rules that could apply any place, all right? So establish a base. Boy, that's all the time, right? Rule number 1. Pain causes thought cancellation. They hold where it hurts. Always V-step in, never away. That type of stuff. So these are all the things that you want to think about as you're doing your technique. So it's just 60 considerations. There's other ones that I actually just didn't put on the list. So if you think of other stuff, hey, email me, al@kenpouniversity.com, and let me know if you see one that should be on the list that isn't. But I tried to do just kind of like the main ones that you think about all the time. All right? So hope you enjoy. Again, email me if you want to. Let me know what you think, and have a great day. Thank you for watching this video production from Kenpo University.